Hello, welcome to another episode of Cooking with the Mama T. Today we're going to do one of my favorite recipes, barbecue chicken. And we're going to start very similar to my baked chicken recipe. I just won't use quite as much seasoning because the barbecue sauce is very flavorful. So we're starting with our Mama T's, and as I said so many times, I will put alternatives in the directions as to what you can use in place of Mama T's. And if you ever want to order Mama T's, then you can put a comment in our comment section and I'll link up to you and show you how to do it. So we're going to cover the top very graciously with a good portion of seasoning. And as you can see, I just sprinkle it until it's completely covered. And I measured out a 1/4 cup of vinegar. And you can just pour it. I tend to pour it in the open spots so I don't have to let it rinse off my seasoning. And sometimes it rinses it off, and you'll see at the end I'll just add some more. And then Worcestershire sauce is going to be a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce as well. Just pour it over. And as you can see, some of the seasoning is off, so I'll just sprinkle just a tiny bit more. I cover the chicken first because I wanted to cook for 1 hour covered. And then for barbecue chicken, I'm going to cook it 1 hour covered. And then I'll uncover it for about 30 minutes. And then we'll pour the barbecue sauce on it and cook it longer. But I'll show you more in detail as we progress on. Okay, our chicken cooked for about 1 hour and 45 minutes, and I cooked it a little less because as you can see the pieces are smaller. In between 1 hour and 45 minutes, I drained all the excess juice off of it, and as you can see, it's really tender, pulling apart. I flipped it over so it can brown on both sides, and then we're going to brush it with barbecue sauce. And I made a barbecue sauce out of, you could take any kind of jar barbecue sauce. I added honey, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, and brown sugar to it. And that spiced it up a whole lot. And I like to brush my sauce on because I really don't like, and neither does my family, like barbecue chicken when it's floating around in a lot of sauce. So we tend to like our barbecue sauce to stick on our chicken. So I am brushing it. And so that it won't actually cook too much, I'm going to cover it back up and put it back in the oven. So I'm going to cover it back up. We're going to put it back in the oven. You're going to cook it, cover it for 15 minutes, just so the barbecue sauce can actually really get into the chicken and kind of like marry it to the chicken. And then you're going to uncover it and cook it for another 15 minutes, and that way it'll get brown. And our barbecue chicken is complete. We ran it back in the oven and cooked it for 15 minutes covered, 15 minutes uncovered. And there is barbecue sauce left in the pan in case you want to add it to it. But this is how we particularly prefer it. Thanks again for joining us for another episode of Cooking with Mama T. Please remember to share our channel, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification button so you will be notified when there are new recipes. Thanks again.